Yes, I can. All right, so normally what I'm used to teaching at Loft is an intermediate power flow. So you will have several intermediate options. However, I think everybody here is pretty used to yoga has their own practice. So feel free to scale it down, ramp it up a little bit. And as far as time, let's see. So it's a 60-minute class about, yep, okay, let's just go ahead and get started. I can't think of anything else to say right now. I'm just really happy that everybody's here with me this morning. Okay, so we're gonna start on our backs. Can y'all hear me okay? Alyssa, will you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me over here? Okay, so start on our backs. We're gonna be doing a lot of twisting today because our peak pose involves a lot of twisting. So we're gonna start with a supine twist. First, bring the soles of your feet to the ground. Feel your shoulder blades on your mat. Bring your knees into your chest, give them a squeeze. And then take the palms of your hands, push your knees away. As you push your knees into your hands, feel your lower belly engage. And not letting your shoulders go anywhere. Let's let our legs come to the right. Maybe that left shoulder comes up a little bit, and that's okay. But look over your left shoulder to try to ease it back down on the mat and hold. So you want to make sure that your knees are at a 90-degree angle here. Your thighs are at a 90-degree angle from your torso. And we're going to hold, maybe closing our eyes, starting to get into our breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Trying to bring some intention to our breath, maybe constricting the back of our throats to engage Ujjayi breath. Making our exhales just as long or longer than our inhales, which we're not really used to doing. And just feeling the effect that breathing has on your abdomen and on your chest. Hold this for one more inhale. And exhale. Use your core to bring your knees back to center. Go ahead and let your knees fall to the left side of your mat, looking over your right shoulder to ease your right shoulder blade back on your mat. Maybe bringing the left palm on top of the chest or the belly to keep your attention on your inhales and exhales. And at this moment, this is a power flow, so we are going to get moving pretty soon, and we're going to keep moving to the conclusion of class. This is a nice moment to close your eyes and just let your breath consume your mind. Maybe think of an intention for the practice or for the day. I think everything can kind of get muddled together if you're working from home or if you're at home all day, not really many places that you need to go. Maybe you need to go to the store, or maybe you want to go on a walk, but it's good to set an intention that you can return your mind to if you get stressed, if you feel stir crazy. All right, one more inhale here. And exhale, bring your knees back up. We're going to hug them into our chest a little bit, then take the palms, push them back out. Engage the core, so you're going to draw your lower belly in, your belly button to the spine. Really seal that lower back on the ground. And we're going to inhale, drop our legs to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale. Control your legs to the left. Exhale, back to center. One more time each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale to center. Inhale to the left. And exhale to center. Go ahead and hug your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg in front of you. Toes can be pointed or flexed. Just check in with your alignment. So point your knees and the top of your foot towards the ceiling, not to the side, and hold. Extend your left arm overhead. Pick your chest up off the ground and reach over your right shin and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bring the legs back into your chest, knees into your chest, shoulder blades on the ground, maybe rock it out a little bit. Okay, extend your right leg straight in front of you, left knee is bent, hug that knee into your chest, more so into your armpit, hold it here. Okay, feel your alignment, so feel the top of your knee face the ceiling, so you're rotating inward. Pick your right arm, fingertips reaching towards the ceiling. Lift your chest off the ground. Reach across the shin. Maybe you even hug the shin. You're looking over to the left side. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, back to center. Hug the knees. Okay, we're going to come into half happy baby, starting with our right leg. So go ahead and grab the outside of the feet, outside of the foot, I should say, outside of the ankle or the thigh, and open up that hip. Extend the left leg in front of you, nice and straight. Heel can go on the ground, and just open up that right hip. I heard somebody describe the hips as the junk drawer of the body, and I think that's very accurate. It's where we just send a lot of tension and a lot of junk in our body. So it's nice to just let them open up and ease up a little bit. Hold here. Okay, let's take that right foot, let it cross your body, and reach the other side of your mat. Okay, so we're in a little twist here. You can keep holding your foot. We're just gonna hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, reaching that right hip back, 1, and come back to center. Come through full happy baby. Extend the right leg, half happy baby on the left side, and hold it. Direct your inhales, direct your nourishment to that left hip area, and just let it open up. All right, inhale. We're gonna take our left foot to find the ground. It doesn't have to be flat on the ground. On the opposite side, we're reaching our left hip behind us and holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to full happy baby. Rock it out if you need to. And let's come up to a seat. Okay. Go ahead and bring your arms into cactus. Okay, we're gonna take our right palm, put it on the outside of the left knee, reach behind us with our left arm, look over that left shoulder. Every inhale, we're reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling, tailbone towards the ground. Every exhale, taking that alignment to settle a little bit further in our twist. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn your head to face me, then turn your body. Left palm goes on the outside of the right knee. Right arm kickstands behind us. We're looking over that right shoulder. Every inhale, bringing that belly button in so that we can straighten the lumbar region of our spine, reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach your head to face me, then your body, and let's come into a tabletop position. All right, so in your tabletop position, you want to make sure that your knees are stacked underneath your hips, wrists are stacked underneath your shoulders. Okay, let's start with a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhaling for cow, broadening the chest, lifting the tailbone, dropping the belly. Exhale, suck that belly button towards your spine. Press in your hands to curl your back, tuck your chin and your tailbone. Inhale, one more cow. Exhale, move into one more cat, and we'll revisit that cat-cow in a moment. Inhale, lift your right fingertips, reach them out in front of you. Keep your right shoulder blade intact. Reach your left heel behind you. Curl your toes as if you're trying to touch your shin with your left toes, and hold. Inhale, knee to elbow. Come into that cat. Exhale, back. Extend it out. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, back. Inhale, knee to elbow. And exhale, back. One more. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, extend. Go ahead and bring the right hand down. Keep the left leg up. Step that left foot in between your hands. You can pop this right knee off the ground if you would like to. Plant the right palm on the inside of the left leg. Gentle twist. Reaching your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Left fingertips. Holding here. Keeping your hips nice and level. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, plant the left palm on the outside, the left foot. Step your left knee back to meet the right, underneath your left hip, and let's reverse it. So we're extending our left arm forward, reaching those fingertips, but keeping our shoulder blades. So we're just like we did in the twist with the crown of our head and our tailbone, we're reaching opposite ends in opposite directions. Extend your right leg behind you. Flex the toes. Okay. And hold. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, extend. Knee to elbow. Exhale, extend. Knee to elbow. Exhale, extend. 2 more. Exhale, extend. Pressing into the 4 corners of the right palm. Exhale, extend. And go ahead and bring the left palm back to the mat. Place your right foot in between your hands. Plant your left palm. Reach your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Holding here for 5. Lift your left knee if you would like to. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, plant that hand. Bring your knee back to the ground if it's on, if it's lifted, and come back. Okay, we're gonna do these exaggerated cat-cows now, and then we're gonna move into our flows. So our inhale, we're gonna widen our stance a little bit. Our inhale, we're bending at the elbows, dropping our hips, coming into a baby cobra, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, take our hips back to puppy pose. Inhale, rolling through cat to our baby cobra. Legs are still engaged even though they're on the ground. Exhale, moving in to puppy pose. 1 more, inhale, baby cobra, broadening that chest, lifting the chin. Exhale, roll through cat to puppy pose. Okay, so we're in puppy pose. If at any point your wrists start bothering you and you are just done with down dog, but you still want a little more active stretch, you can come into puppy pose. But from here, let's tuck our toes, send our hips up and back. Adjust your stance however you need to. Pedal out your down dog. And then bring your gaze in between your hands. Take a walk, nice and slow, up to the front of your mat. And ground in through the four corners of the feet, roll up to standing. We're gonna start with just a couple of sun A's. The first one is just gonna be normal. Inhale, palms meet above us. Exhale, forward fold with a flat back. Inhale, come up halfway, reaching the crown of the head in one direction, the tailbone in another. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, come through to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, holding for 5 breaths. Still pedaling it out, adding whatever kind of organic movement that feels good to you. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet back to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's come all the way up. Palms meet above us. Exhale, hands at heart center and by our side. Okay, let's do that again. I'm gonna offer you a few variations that you can incorporate anytime we do one of those vinyasa flows. Inhale, palms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop your feet back to chaturanga. Come down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Now here's something you can do for an extra challenge. You can come through up dog. So you tuck your toes in up dog. Come back, reverse your up dog to chaturanga again. Then come up to push up to the full plank, and then back to down dog. So that's an option for you, or you can just do it the normal way, going from up dog to down dog. Holding here for 5 breaths. 4, 3, reaching your heels towards the ground. 2, and 1. Go ahead and step your hop, your feet back to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, palms to meet. Exhale, hands to heart center and by your sides. Okay, let's inhale, sit back into chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Okay, really feel yourself, and if you have a block or if you have anything really, even a book that you can put between your thighs, this is a great opportunity. So you have something to really squeeze onto, but hands at heart center. Let's bring the right elbow to the left, outside of the left knee, and do a twist. Keeping your hips, keeping your knees in line for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Inhale, exhale, go ahead and stand up straight. Inhale, sit back in the chair pose. Hands to heart center. Let's bring that left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Not much happening in the hips or the knees here. It's a torso twist. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back to chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Remove the block if you have the block. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Do your flow. Remember, you can always go from up dog, back to chaturanga, then to downward facing dog. That's gonna ramp it up a little bit. Holding in here. Let's go ahead and inhale. We're gonna bring our right foot straight between our hands. Spin the left heel down. Inhale, come up for warrior 1. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, go through your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, left foot comes forward, right heel spins down. Oops, warrior 1. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, do your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to come into boat pose next. So if you would like to set up for boat pose, you can step through or you can hop through. Look between your hands. If you're hopping through, you're crossing your ankles and coming into boat pose. That wasn't the most perfect one. Or you're just stepping through and meeting me in boat pose. You can be anywhere from here to here, whatever you're feeling today, okay? And we're just gonna hold it this first time for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, that will not be our only boat today. Hop back or step back, do your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Okay, looking forward, step or hop your feet back to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit into chair pose. Exhale, hands heart center and by your side, okay? Let's do that again, maybe a little bit different. First, we're gonna sit into chair pose. Inhale, into chair pose, hands and heart center. Let's bring that right elbow to the outside of the left leg, okay? So I want you to push your knee into your elbow and your elbow into your knee. Really twist that way. But also start to pick up your right leg and maybe you step it back into a twisted lunge. Hold it here for 5. Lower belly's engaged. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down at your mat and control that right foot back up to center. Inhale, back to chair pose. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, chair pose. Hands heart center, twist to the opposite side. Left elbow comes on the outside of the right knee pushing into the left elbow pushing into right knee. All right, come on to the right foot, 4 corners of the foot engaged. Control your left foot back into a twisted lunge. Okay, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down at your mat, engage your lower belly, control the left foot back to center. Inhale, chair pose at center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, doing whatever you need to do to go back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward, left heel spins back, warrior 1. Exhale to warrior 2. We're holding warrior 2. Kind of catching our breath a little bit, getting our alignment correct. Left hip comes back, right hip comes forward. Knee tracks on the right side of that big toe. Flip the right palm, reach forward, exhale, reverse. Bring the right shoulder away from the ear. Inhale, reach a little bit further back. Exhale, back to center. Okay? Hold it here. And then reach forward. Set up for side angle, either your right elbow on your right knee, or extend it all the way down, inside or outside of that foot. It doesn't matter. Let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and frame that right foot. Step back and do your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And I'm gonna switch sides for y'all. Okay. In down dog, let's inhale that left foot forward. Right heel spins back, warrior 1. With the left leg forward. And exhale, warrior 2. Whoops. Okay. Holding here. Inhale, flip your left palm to reach the ceiling. Reach forward. Exhale. Peaceful warrior. Reverse warrior. Inhale, reach a little bit further behind you. Exhale, warrior 2. Holding here. Okay, really every bit of your being right now is nice and strong. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, find your extended side angle. Gaze is towards the fingertips. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, plant those hands, step back, do your flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Cat your back, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, extend behind you. Inhale, bring the right knee to the left elbow. Raise it up as high as you can. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale behind you. Replace the right foot next to the left. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Catting your back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale back. Inhale, left knee to right elbow. Lift it up even a little higher. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale it behind you and replace. Okay, we're gonna come back into our boat pose. So inhale, look forward, step or hop your way to boat pose. Again, whatever level you're most comfortable with. I just want you to think like your heart is beating out of your chest. You're making room for it, opening your chest up in front of you and hold. Okay? Hands to heart center. Let's reach that left elbow towards the right knee, trying to keep everything in line for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. Go ahead and let your feet come down for a rest if you need to. Okay, inhale back to boat pose. Hands at heart center, right elbow reaches towards the left knee. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale in boat pose for 1 more second. Exhale, step through, do your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Don't forget about your variation if you want to step it up even more. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet back to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit in the chair pose. Exhale, hands at heart center and by your side. Okay, we're gonna do a little glute stretch here just to give ourselves a little break. So let's bring our right ankle over our left knee. Alyssa did this in her class yesterday. If you want to go in the flying pigeon, you're more than welcome to, but for everybody else, this is just a little stretch. So we're in standing pigeon. We're gonna send our hips back, and as you send your hips back, I want you to fold your torso over your leg, and let's just hold it here. Sitting on that lower leg. Feeling it in our left glute here. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can stay here, or you can reach your left hand down towards the floor. We're on a block. Reach your right hand up towards the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up to standing. And unwind, pedal it out. Let's go to the other side. Left ankle goes on top of the right knee. Okay, we're reaching our hips back as we fold our torso down. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Again, if you want to take flying pigeon, you can. And 1. All right, left hand comes under the face. We're on a block, on the ground. Right fingertips reach towards the ceiling. Getting a little twisting action here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands back to heart center. Slowly stand up and unwind. All right, pedal it out if you would like. And inhale, let's sit into chair pose. Exhale, hands at heart center, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhaling for up dog, going into down dog, or going back to chaturanga, then full plank, and then down dog. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come into full plank. All right, so we're gonna do some crow poses soon. One thing about crow pose is we're not retracting our shoulders, okay? We're pushing into the ground, and it protracts our shoulders like we wanna be in the top of a push-up kind of. So hold it here, protract your shoulders, really feel the power of your hands on the mat, okay? Inhale, right knee comes to chest. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, left knee comes to chest. Exhale, step it back. Right knee, and back. Left knee, and back. Right knee, and back. Left knee, keep that top of the push-up. One more time, right knee, and left knee. And sit it back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up, bend the knees, stack the hips, press evenly between your hands. And exhale, step that right foot in between your hands. Spin the left heel back, come to warrior 1. Okay, so we're gonna do reversed side angle, extended side angle. There are a few ways you can do it. I like to have my feet in warrior 1 feet. You can do it in warrior 2 feet. You can also come up to crescent. Either way, find your foot position. Reach forward. Bring your hands to heart center. Reach your left elbow on the outside of your right knee or on top of your right knee. If you can, maybe you even extend your arms and look at your right fingertips in front of you. Find your variation and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to warrior 1. All right, we're gonna pick that left heel up into high crescent. Hands come to heart center. Start leaning that torso forward. Come in to warrior 3. Whoops. All right, hands at heart center still, or they're reaching in front of you. And go ahead and come into standing splits. Reaching your forehead towards your knee. Holding here for 5, 4, maybe getting a few handstand hops in. 3, 2, and 1. Bend that right knee. Pick the left knee in to come next to the right. And sit into chair pose. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands heart center and by your side. Okay, let's do that again. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop your feet behind you in a plank. Exhaling for chaturanga. Inhaling for up dog. Going to down dog or coming back through chaturanga. Through plank to downward facing dog. Okay. Let's inhale the left leg up. Bend the knee, stack the hips, push evenly between the hands. Level your hips once again, straighten the left leg. Reach your left foot between your hands, come up, warrior 1. Okay, again, setting up for extended side angle. Still pulling that left hip back, right hip forward. Hands come to heart center. Reach your torso down towards the top of your thigh. Bring that right elbow on the outside of the left knee and twist. If you can, maybe you reach your right hand down towards the ground, left fingertips in front of you. Find whatever works for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up, warrior 1. Pick the right heel up into high crescent. Hands come to heart center. Launch yourself into warrior 3. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fingertips come to the ground in standing splits, reaching your forehead towards your knee. Holding standing splits or taking handstand hops for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee. Bend the right knee so that it's level with your left. Step the right foot down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale. Let's stand up. Arms to the side. Okay. Moving forward with our flow. Inhale, palms up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhaling for up dog. Exhaling, maybe coming through chaturanga, then plank, then downward facing dog, whatever works. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's step through to boat pose. Step or hop through. We're in our boat pose. Okay, we're gonna make this kind of dynamic, but I want this lower portion of your body to be solid as a rock or a boat. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, bring that left arm behind you. Inhale, forward. Exhale, right arm behind you. Twist to the opposite side. Inhale, forward. Exhale, left arm. Inhale, forward. Inhale and exhale. Do 2 more times. Each side, starting with the left arm and forward. Exhale, right arm. Inhale, forward. Exhale, left arm. Inhale, forward. Exhale, right arm. Inhale, forward. And let's go into our flow. Inhaling for up dog. Maybe coming back through chaturanga and plank. Into downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, look forward. This time on our exhale, we're gonna step ourselves into malasana. So your feet are about as wide as your mat. If you need to use a block, this is an excellent place to use the block. Let's just hold our malasana for 5, 4, 3. Think of that engagement between your elbows and knees. 2 and 1. All right, come into crow pose or stay in malasana. If you're coming into crow pose, all you have to do basically is just rock forward, find your chaturanga arms, and looking about 6 inches in front of you. Pick up 1 foot at a time, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From crow, you can step back into your plank, or you can attempt to hop back into chaturanga. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, come to your wrist. Exhale, elbow, wrist, elbow. 3, 2, and 1. Send it back. And exhale, replace the right foot next to the left. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, rock into plank. Bring the left knee to the right elbow. Wrist, elbow, wrist, elbow, wrist, elbow. 2 more. Wrist, elbow. Step it back to 3-legged dog. Exhale to your down dog. Let's come into a child's pose. Knees come to the mat as wide as you need them. Reaching the forehead and the chest towards the mat. Let's just relax for a few breaths. Okay, inhale, come back into downward facing dog. Exhale, looking forward, step or hop. Your feet back to the front of the mat and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, palms to meet. Exhale, hands heart center, and down by your side. Okay, so we're moving into our side crow pose. All right, so we're gonna inhale. We're gonna start by sitting into chair pose. Hands come to heart center. We're in our twisted chair. Lift your heels up. Sit down on your heels. Okay? And before we get started, let's extend our right arm down, left arm up. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, just come back to center real quick. And exhale. You want chaturanga arms, but to the side. Okay, so you're not, your fingertips are pointing in the same direction. You're still shoulder width apart. You want to think top of a push-up about, so that means that your shoulders are protracted, not retracted. All right, go ahead and use your right elbow as a little shelf for your left knee. Maybe even use your left elbow for a shelf for your left hip. I won't tell anybody, and I do it myself. So we're gonna reach our head forward. The trick here, bend at the elbows. Don't be afraid to let your head catch the floor. Engage your core to help you maybe teeter-totter to the right place. And then when you're here, maybe you can straighten your legs out to the side and play around with that for a little bit. When you're ready, let's come back into center in our little perch. Inhale the arms up. All right, so our heels are up. Outer heels are still sucking in. Knees come apart. And we're reaching forward in garland pose. Let's just pause in garland pose for a moment. Maybe for a little extra balance, ankle strengthening, you want to bring your hands behind you to grab the backs of your heels. Whatever it is, find your little garland pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, come back up to your perch. Knees come together. Send your heels down as you send your body up back into chair pose. Exhale, hands heart center, and down by your side. Okay, other side. I'll face this way. Inhale, sit into chair pose. Hands heart center. This time, left elbow comes on the outside of the right knee in twisted chair. Think pushing into your knee pushing into your elbow. Lift the heels, sit into your little perch. Extend the left arm. Right arm comes up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come back to center just to reset a little bit. All right, and then chaturanga arms towards the front. Remember, you're bending at the elbows. You're at the top of a push-up, protracting your shoulder blades. Left elbow is a shelf for the outside of the right knee. Maybe your right elbow is a shelf too. Reach forward. Bend at the elbows. Tighten your core. Maybe you straighten your legs a little bit. This is not my good side at all. Okay. Play around with your side crow for a little bit. And then when you're ready, let's come back into our little perch. Push your heels down as you send yourself back up to chair pose. Exhale, hands at heart center and by your side. Okay, let's see what time it is. Okay, we're gonna do one more little flow before we move to the ground. A little optional inversion at the end there. Okay, so let's inhale, sit back in a chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhaling for up dog. Maybe you still want the extra challenge. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Bend the heel back, come to warrior two on the right side. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Straighten that leg. Feel yourself come back, maybe a little bit further. Exhale, come forward. Reach and find your triangle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down, bend the right leg. Maybe you float your foot back up for half moon. For 5, maybe the left hand comes to the hip. 4, using a block if you need. 3, or the wall. 2, and 1. Bend the right knee. Point the left toes. Come back into triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Go through your flow. Let's do the other side. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, step it between the hands. Come up. Warrior two. Reach forward. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg. Maybe you can come a little bit further behind you. Exhale, back. Setting up for triangle. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, revolve. Holding. Opening your chest towards the side. Making a wall with the back of your arms. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, look down at the ground. Bend that left knee. Pop your right foot back up into half moon. Maybe keeping your right hand on your hip. Maybe using a block or the wall for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee, point the right toes, come back in the triangle. Inhale and exhale. Plant the hands, step or hop back, do your flow. One more down dog. Okay. So we're in down dog. Option here to come down to your forearms. Maybe making a triangle with your fingertips or making a fist or interlacing your fingers. And start to walk your feet in. Send your hips up. Maybe lift one leg and then the other. Okay. Few options here. You can keep doing that. Just start working your core and your shoulders. You can get a block or a book to help space your shoulders and your elbows where they need to go. You can come into a headstand if you have a headstand practice. So you basically just drop the headband area of your head inside of your hands. So you can do forearm stand, headstand, whatever it is. Just maybe come into your dolphin. If you're doing forearm stand, start with a few little hops. If you're doing headstand, maybe you lift one leg and try to control your other leg up. And switch it. A little optional inversion practice here. And when you're ready, we'll come back into down dog. And then looking forward, step or hop our way through to boat pose. All right. We're going to do one little boat pose exercise, and then we'll start to wind down a little bit. So we're going to inhale, stretch out, exhale, come back to pose, 5, to boat. 4, 3, 2, And 1. Set those feet down on the ground. Windshield wiper your feet a little bit. And talking about our jump drawer of hips, you might need a pillow or a block or something to help with this. But we're going to cross our right knee over our left best we can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just so you want to feel it in your hips. And heels can be in, or for a little more of a stretch, feel a little more flexible in your hips, you can wiggle your feet out. If you're using a block, it can go underneath that hip or that thigh, or even if you want to come into more of a fire log pose, it can come over that knee. Either way, find what works for you. Maybe just stay here. If you need it, if you want it, you can fold forward a little bit. Maybe extend your arms. Let's just hold those cow face / fire log pose, campfire. We're just calling in to check on our hips. Hey hips, how y'all been doing? I know it's been a long time, but I'm still here for you. Inhale, come back up. All right, just bring our knees in front of us, just windshield wiper a little bit, and then reverse it. So left knee over right in some way, shape, or form, even if it's a little more like your ankle, like your left ankle of your knee. Using a block wherever needed. Set up, inhale, extend, exhale. Maybe you fold forward, or maybe you just stay here. Maybe this is enough for you. I know especially with people who might have been in a car accident or had, surgery of some sort, sometimes this pose can be very, very difficult, and you don't ever want to push it, especially if it's just something that really can't be worked out and can actually exacerbate physical trauma like that. So just be very careful with this one. All right, and let's come back up. We're gonna set up, well, first of all, let's windshield wiper a little bit. We're gonna set up for 3 back bends, either wheel or bridge, or maybe sticking a block underneath our sacrum for supported bridge, or even a textbook. I got a lot of textbooks and puzzle boxes over there, that'll work, okay? Set up for your first back bend. I'm just gonna do bridge pose, all right? Before we get started, just close your eyes and just picture how you're laying on your mat right now. It's easy to look up and see, okay, this is where my hips are, this is where my knees are. But just picture, feel your shoulder blades on the mat. Tighten your belly in towards your spine. Feel what that does. See without looking what that does to your lower back. Okay. Keep that core engagement. Inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. You can open your eyes and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, come down, windshield wiper. Set up for your next bridge or wheel. If you're in bridge pose, I'll give you a little hamstring fire up variation. So let's inhale, come up to bridge or full wheel. Do not do this if you're in full wheel. You're gonna lift your toes, so you're digging your heels into the ground, and maybe walk your heels out. Very careful, just a little bit, keeping that core engagement. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. Walk your feet in. If you walked them out, windshield wiper. Okay, last back bend. Inhaling, coming up. Holding here. Do whatever kind of variation you want that is safe for 5, 4, 3, 2, And one. Exhale, come all the way down. Windshield wiper the legs. All right, let's come on to our bellies real quick. Okay, we're gonna extend our left arm out to the side. Right arm comes up in little half chaturanga here. Bend the right knee. Pick up the right hip, stack it on the left. Reach the right foot behind you. And try to reach that right knee behind you to whatever extent is comfortable. And just relax here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Bend your knees, windshield wiper your ankles, and then extend your right arm out to the side, maybe cactus if you don't have room. Half chaturanga with your left palm. Reach that left toe back. Stack your hips, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, windshield wiper the legs, and come on to your backs. All right, take this time to take any final poses you might need, whether it's happy baby or a supine bound angle, supine pigeon, whatever it is. And when you're ready, extend your arms, extend your legs. Just let every muscle that was just working hard just relax. Tell it can take a little nap. And for the next minute or so, I want you to just quiet your mind and let yourself breathe. All right, I know it was a short savasana and I apologize, but go ahead and start bringing movement back into your body. Point your right toe, maybe pick that leg up and extend it longer underneath you. Point the left toe, pick up that hip, extend the leg longer. Reach your right hand above head, extend it longer, left arm above head, extend it longer. So you're just being stretched in the opposite directions. Inhale and exhale, crunch up, hugging your knees into your chest, hugging your forehead maybe into your knees. And slowly make your way up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed or your gaze soft. Slightly tuck your chin. Bring your attention to whatever goal or intention you set for the day or for the practice. And just feel all of the goodness that you might feel in your body, in your soul right now. And use that goodness to just start your day correctly. Have a great day. Inhale, hands heart center, and exhale. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. The light in me recognizes the light in all of you. Namaste.